people, whenever you hear Karma Israel, do not doubt it. Whether the karma is coming from the traditional way or from the English way, maybe let's say traditional way and religious way. There's a clip I would like us to see. Nnamdi Kanu warned the UK that they should be extra careful, otherwise they will cry Hadaino at last, and it is happening right at this moment. According to one analyst who came from UK, he said that UK need to apologize to the whole Igbo. In fact, that everything they have stolen from Biafra land needs to be returned before God can be able to forgive them. This is just the beginning. That is, they call it the rising and the falling of the heroes of the past. UK is getting biting by their own snake. They channeled to Nigeria to bite the Igbos. Let me not waste much of your time. We are waiting for them to come to apologize. But then, help me to see this clip, and then we'll come back for more discussion. I still remain your one and only Ukulora One Nation. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. It is very important you drop your personal opinion at the comment section of this video. Regade.
It's happening in Europe. Even the Oyibo self, where back all these people got their country, then they're surprised for the demand of all this Arabic nation for Europe. They are saying they want Sharia law for UK, they want Sharia law for even Australia, for Canada, for all those Europe where just accept them, where they say they need Sharia law. In fact, and they are not even scared to say it anymore. They talk for camera, they talk about television. They need Sharia law. They even went ahead to say one dangerous thing that they make me the fear now for especially UK, because Donald Trump come talk some days ago say waiting UK and all these European countries, they put their hands. They never know. It is said they know, therefore make amendment now, because what is coming their way, it is not going to be easy. That is why Donald Trump, they try to take all those people away from the country, because they see ahead said the delay is danger. What is happening now, I don't really show the delay is really danger. I will play this video for you. Make una listen to their mentality and what they are thinking, why they are praying in the streets, why they feel that they can stay anywhere, they can do anything. They don't feel that they don't dominate Europe. Let me play this video. Let's listen to them. They said they need Sharia law in Europe.
Law in Canada replace Canadian law?
At some point it will. You know, because we have families, we are making babies. You're not. Your population is going down the slump.
That's
right?
Yeah.
And by 2060, according to Pew Research Institute, your research, by 2060, Muslims will be the biggest religious group the world over. What are you going to do then?
Actually,
go post Sharia even then?
You do want a Muslim majority nation in the West End, correct?
You just like you had a Western majority nation in a land of Native Americans. One day we can have a Muslim majority nation here in Canada. Right in your face.
We have Canadian law here, and you say that you want Sharia law to displace Canadian law. That doesn't sound very respectful.
Not in majority, you wouldn't have any other option. Go to your queen and tell her to change the laws.
Change the laws to what, sir? To Sharia law?
No, change the laws to not allow any more Muslims to come to Canada. We owe our allegiance and our loyalty first and foremost to our religion, not to the Queen, to be honest. When I went for my so-called oath, I was silent, I didn't say anything. It was your responsibility to make sure you got it out of me.
Before I will continue with other videos, you know, there is 3 points I picked from what this man talk. Number 1, he talks say the people of Canada, they know they born children again. Now then when come they born children, all this Pakistan, this Palestine, all this Iran, Iraq, where come they Canada. So now the night they born children, so that there's no way from now to 2060 where they're not going to dominate this country.
Well, is this the religion?
I'm not here to tell story, I'm here to rule. Fucking rule.
To rule?
I'm here to rule you, to rule Trump, to rule Elon Musk, to rule Netanyahu, to rule Jews.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. That's
with that attitude.
What a strange thing to say.
It's a very poor attitude.
You're a great guest. You're a great guest in this country.
No.
You're a great guest.
What guest?
Yeah, so you're a guest here, and you're saying
No,
you
I'm
want
not
to rule
guest.
us.
This is my land.
Is it? Is it? Okay, got it. Okay.
Like,
Just to confirm, you are staying in the hotel, right?
no.
You're not staying in the hotel.
I can stay later. I can.
I thought you were staying here.
You know, at some point we will be going home.
I'm
you know that?
homeless at the moment.
You'll be going back home soon at some point.
No,
Yes, you
it's
will.
up to me.
No, actually it'll be up to us.
Would you send me?
I would, yeah.
Send me.
I would if I could. If I could, I
Send
would.
me.
If I could, I would.
Call
In a
999.
heartbeat.
Call 999.
They don't care, but at some point.
Call NATO. Call
in the
NATO
future.
now.
In the
Wait, call
Netanyahu.
NATO.
What the fuck? All right, 1 second. Let me just get on the phone to know.
It's a Christian country. It's a Christian country. Yes, it is. This is a Christian country.
You're jealous that we're taking over?
You're not taking over. Why are you taking over? How are you taking
Yeah,
over?
mate, we've got it, mate. We've got it.
You've
Look
got
us.
it. Is that what
We're
you
loving
think?
it
You
here.
haven't got it. Like you've got people scared. You don't have us scared.
No, I'm
no,
not
no. You think you can take over town and tell us that it's your country? You've taken over. Not for long. See this cross. This will prevail. This is a British town. I'm coming where I like. I want it. Hold on a minute. Why is this so offensive?
You see, just because she carried cross for British land, they tell and say, this place is not a Christian home. This lady tell and say, this is a Christian land. They say like this is not a Christian land. They pack, they come for because they're many. And the men are saying they born, I know they born like that. So it's then easy for them to be able to attack and overthrow this. But in the future, what Trump is fighting for is in the future. And Trump even make it very, very clear. For one video where I will come play for tomorrow, Trump even made it very, very clear. Say, waiting on the accept. So all this Europe country now go suffer and later not be them. Not be them. So see this one. See, for Britain, for Britain, he entered there, they bring out for church for Britain. But talking of Britain, this is not their land though. This is not their land for Britain. So what did they do? You see, they break the church for Britain. You not fit try this one for their country. You can't try it in their country. But this is what they are used to now in all these countries all over Europe. Not better that video there. I go bring more video tomorrow. Maybe we take combine what they happen and what they are talking about. Because these people, they are really speaking. And the worst of all is that they pray anywhere. For Britain, if Christians they preach for Britain, they go arrest you. But Muslims go carry mats. They go carry their side. They go streets, go pray, spread their mats for there. They go they pray. Nobody go feast on it. The same thing with Canada. The same thing with Australia. Before Donald Trump, they said we don't even start before for Texas. Now I was see the video for the Texas. In fact, these people, they are ready to dominate Europe. Because really, we're born on the born. And really, now they born, and they're children many where. So there is no way, no time where did that first man talk say in the year 2060. So they will see how Canada will be. If they know overtake Canada. Because they know they're born now. And their Bible tell they say, their Quran tell they say, anywhere they reach, and they know say that land not be Muslim land. If they can preach to those people to convert, they should preach to them to convert them. But if they refuse to be converted, they say no, they're not going to convert to become Muslim, then they should not fight them. That is what the Quran told them to do.
What is happening to UK today is a typical example of if you do a manyere moka, you do a manyere. They are now being paid in their own coin. Let me shock you. UK brought Christianity to Nigeria. UK also brought Islam to Nigeria to bite the Christianity they brought. You may not understand this history until you read deeper how they played this game. But let me shock you. That same UK that have over 70 to 80% of Christians and then 20% of Muslims decades ago, the number now have turned. It becomes 80% Muslims and 20% Christians. According to an Englishman, he say he who is down fears no fall. UK is going down, and they don't want to go down alone. If Nigeria have a glimpse of what is happening, if they have an inch idea of what is going to happen to UK before 2035, they will begin now to amend their ways, beg the Igbos. In fact, they need to lie down, prostrate on the floor completely, and beg Igbos to forgive them. Otherwise, Nigeria will see the one that passed BRT. There is something that is happening in Nigeria as I'm talking to you now, without nobody knowing exactly where that snake that is crawling in the night, where the face is going. I will add another clip now. I will add that clip. Somebody send me that clip, where the foreigners have assembled all their weapons to fight against Nigeria. This one now is not against the Igbos. To fight against foreigners. They are well equipped with sophisticated weapons to fight against Nigeria, to take over Nigeria. Jihadist is what awaits Nigeria. This is the plan they have already put in place for many years ago. The only people that have resisted this jihadist and conquest agenda have been the Igbos. Even during the time of Ottoman Danfodio, when he captured the north, it's only the Igbo that resisted. They fought Yorubas, and they say that Yorubas are nobody. They just take Oyo from them and just leave them. From Oyo, not Oyo, sorry. They just take a Kwara, which is a lorry, not Oyo, please. Sorry for that gaffe. From that Kwara coming down, they have infiltrated all of those people because they are going with this preaching. Muslim, what do you call it? Sharia agenda. So that Sharia agenda is what they are using now to capture them. Oyo is having Sharia court as I'm talking to you now. Ogun State have already given them land where to build the Sharia court. So the only place that is very difficult for them to capture is the southeast. And the resistance of the Biafrans, the Igbos, is what is still covering the south. All the south you see making mouth, they are nobody. Let me show you this. I don't know whether YouTube will permit me on those videos, but there's no any blood. There's no any blood. That's just a weapon is what they assembled. And I beg YouTube to not tag that video or flag it, this video. Please, do not flag it. I'm just showing my people example. Look at the kind of ammunition these people have already assembled in place to do what? To take over Nigeria. When you watch it finish, yeah, I think I get that video from Ezoku Bondo, or the person who copied the video sent it from Ezoku Bondo channel or page. So let us see it, and then we then come back and discuss more on this issue. I'll be right back.
Hi everyone, my name is Governor Ezoku. INEC should consider this kind of things. This is a very new and recent video. And these are the people who claims that they are the owners of this particular country. This is the kind of rifles, vehicles they are brandishing right now. The government, the security intelligence units, they are not saying anything. They are not doing anything. Absolutely, they are not doing anything. And these guys are so bold to flaunt these things on the social media. I believe no individual will have the courage to even go close to this place, not to talk of capturing what they are doing here. These are brand new machine guns. The price of each of these GMP, General Multipurpose Machine Guns, each of this particular machine is nothing less than $38,000. One. Sometimes this is when government goes to purchase it by themselves. So if individuals goes to purchase these things, you should be expecting it all total expenses for one should cost nothing less than $70,000 to $80,000. 3 of these particular machine guns are capable of wiping out an entire local government without being disturbed. This rifle can also go against aircraft, hence it is closer. No helicopter. If this thing launches an attack against any helicopter, within the side view of the sky, it will bring down that helicopter. Now, I keep telling our people not to even talk about the vehicles they are flaunting here. These are armored vehicles. They didn't bring these things into the country on a hide formula. These things must be scrutinized, checkmated by the custom, the sea, police and all that. But just imagine. Now, as the result of these things you see now, no prophet needs to tell you that the nearest 1 year, everywhere will be hot. It is not going to be easy. So I don't know what our people are doing. They didn't bring these things into the country under a seek and hide approach or thereabouts. That's why they are about to show it. How did they manage to drive all these things into the bush? That we cannot explain to ourselves. It is high time we begin to think like human. If we fail to think like human, then human beings will take record of how we ended up. Politicians should always take cognizance of these things. At some point, it is not on just you sharing police, sharing securities to yourself, among yourselves, and you just leave the commoners to suffer or buy under whatever reasons best known to you. But I can tell you that you may think you're sponsoring all these things and you go scot-free. No. It gets to some point when the ordinary man will begin to consider, instead of them to buy just like that, it is better they join this kind of people. These are the considerations people will start nurturing in the nearest future. And you have never gone against after any of these people. You only go against anybody talking on the cyberspace, against evil. If we should pinpoint one politician now and say this politician is bad, immediately they pay you money, you come after us. That's the best you do. Anywhere we are, that time you know you can track our number. The cybercrime unit in Abuja, that is when you know you are active. This is work you should do. The intelligence unit in Abuja, these are the kinds of jobs you should do. Upon seeing this kind of videos on the internet, then you begin to work hard on how to secure lives and properties. Many of you have taken oath of office more than 2 or 3 times. What you're looking for in governance is what we don't even know. You've never even governed the people very well. You cannot even provide the major security that the country needs. My name is Governor Ezioku Olilanya. INEC staffs. INEC. That's a simple message.
Very good and very wonderful and very, very educative. Now, as an Igbo man, as a Biafran, as somebody from the old Eastern region, whether you still believe you are from the South or from the Southeast, what is your take when you see all these videos? They said, united we stand, divided we fall. The only way we can preserve our territorial integrity is for the so-called South. I repeat, is for the so-called South, the sabos in our midst, because of the peanut they are receiving from the center, which is Abuja, deny their ancestry, deny their own brothers. You are an Igbo speaking person before. Your ancestors are from Igbo. Simply because after the war, they then begin to threaten you. If you identify with your Igbo, then there's no any government palliative for you. You denied your brother. I am very sure that when these people begin to take over countries, or rather regions, South, do not expect Biafrans to save you. As I talk about, Asawana boys will never save you. Those ones are just noisemakers. It is only Biafra that will save you, because that is the only people who resisted Britain for 31 good years, constant fight to conquer them. And they know that these people are resilient and also the strongest ever tribe they fought. They take out that power and they give it to the minority. Had it been the East does not resist that fight, maybe by now it would have been the East are supposed to be controlling the affairs of the zoo. But let's just leave that their politics alone and talk about the one that concerns us. You see the weapon, you see the ammunition. What do you think that is going to happen from now? Because these people, their agenda is not even agenda of let's do it in 5 years or 10 years or 20 years or 30 years to come. In 100 years to come, they are passing it from generation to generation. Look at, they have already set the map. They have already write everything that they're going to do, they're going to achieve. It can take them 1 million years to achieve it, but they must surely achieve it. Before, they never infiltrated zoo the same, like this before. They never infiltrated Nigeria the same they are infiltrating now. It is government, it is a continuation. They tried it under Obasanjo, they didn't succeed. They revert back. They then come under Yaradua and Goodluck Jonathan's. Goodluck Jonathan is the one who's supposed to wipe out all these miscreants. But the stupid northerners cried it was now a fight between Muslim and Christian because he is removing the bad eggs who have infiltrated them from a different country, from a different tribe, from a different culture. They fought Goodluck Jonathan and said here Jirika must resign. Goodluck Jonathan, mumushly and foolishly. That madam they call Goodluck Jonathan agreed to them. Today, the same people who removed him in office now is clamoring for him to come back to run against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Simply because they want to solidify that Muslim ticket, because none of them is even ready to bring out their money to sponsor Goodluck Jonathan against Tinubu, who have already borrowed over 30-something trillion naira. Thus, save it for 2027 election. The same people now are crying, oh, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not looking. Insecurity is everywhere. The same thing. When a Southerner want to clear the mess, you people created, they are the one that created that mess. Chibok girls, they are the one that created it, and they are the one that imported machineries from Western Sahel to come and do that work. Then they are now, after many years down the line, they are now crying that Goodluck Jonathan, Tinubu have abandoned them, insecurity is killing them, bandits are doing this and do that. Because Bola Ahmed Tinubu have already known the kind of people he's dealing with. That was why he decided to just turn his back. If they are killing themselves, so up to them. Or how you. Despite the fact I know he's not doing well. But what do you expect him to do? If he start that fight now with Christopher Musa is not fine and good, but he's a Christian. Then you will see another uproar. Hey, the Christians are killing the Muslims. Well, that one is their story. The main story that brought me here is the story of UK, their downfall. It gives me joy. My brother, any child who said that, mama and papa will never sleep, that child dare not to see sleep. He dare not close his or her eyes. UK have biting the finger that fed them for many decades. That is the Biafra land. And they must surely pay dearly for it. Unless they come back and beg and apologize with all their heart and return everything, including oil, all the revenue they got from oil they steal from Biafra land. The UK will never know peace. In fact, this is just the beginning of their downfall. If there's anything that call UK by the year 2035, make I know that the gods of my land are not at work. Yes. He who fetched anti-fested firewood invited lizards for dinner. They are the one that fed that firewood. They are the one that fed the firewood, and now they must be ready to entertain. Imagine in UK now, if you carry Bible or cross now to preach on the street, they will clamp you down and ask you why. But the big fight now is that they must have Sharia law in all the whole states or cities in UK. And it must surely happen because they control the parliament of UK. The other day, didn't I show you a video where King Charles is cutting a ribbon to the Muslim families, where they built a very heavy mosque or whatever they call it. A very heavy one. They invited King Charles. He went there and cut the ribbon. The downfall is near. And it will be to the celebration of the Biafrans once that happens. Biafrans, we call party, we celebrate. They are the one that has still controlling Nigeria today. The infiltration, the insecurity of most of parts of the north are still the same UK. Because they are going down already. They know that they are down already and they don't want to fall alone. They want people to fall with them. Until then, let us keep watching. Let us just keep our arms crossed. Let us see what my people think at the comment section of this video. What do they call this one? Chuku Godman said, Nnamdi Kanu told them, this is just the beginning. They never see something. Miko Spicy said, now wow, for person country. Which one be person country? He said for person country, but for our country, now then they infiltrate us. They are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They, with their help, is how they clamp down on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Extraordinary rendition, UK. A UK citizen, they couldn't even for one day speak and say Nigeria government should, at least, even if cannot say, release him, condemn the way in which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted and extraordinarily renditioned by fire, by force. They didn't condemn it today, Monagono. Getting to 5 years. And you tell me the cry of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should leave that country. My brother, calamity upon calamity is what UK is going to be facing from now onwards. Since, because God has given them enough time to revert their evil ways. 4 to 5 good years, their own citizens that were forcefully abducted and forcefully renditioned. They couldn't utter a word, at least condemn it. The only thing they keep doing is going from behind, going to choke Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and forget about Biafra, forget about Biafra. That is what they keep doing. Every blessed day, they are there. Their high commission is going to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody, forcing him to give up Biafra a struggle. And when the man refused, they refused to make a statement. Jimo Father, they say, even the speech doesn't match the voice coming out. Okay? Weke said that the thing don't turn madness, of course. Rashid said, Madam, don't get high blood pressure. Allow them with their problems. Oscar, what you know about the law, considering you don't even know your age. You don't even know your age. Okay, Nnamdi Kanu told them that Britain must fall. And that is the rising and falling of Britain. And it will be to the celebration of the whole Biafrans. So my people, if you like this video, help me to circulate it and make sure you drop your own personal opinion at the comment section of this video. And I go hear my voice again when I come back. Just like, share, comment, and keep subscribing for more videos of this kind coming your way. I, Okulora, will always be here to serve you any moment of the day. Kachineke, Jikenine, Gozo, Nchani, Mamoke, Mawai, Oga, the Wokema, the Kawai, Ma, Nafana, Nanwa, Nankemon, so, he say.